All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Brian. I am a registered massage therapist in Canada, Ontario. We're just going to do a quick 5 to 10 minute mobility routine just to get the spine moving, our muscles going. And, this is good to do in the morning or before you go to bed. So I'm just going to do a few movements, nice and easy. And, if you're going to do this, then be proud of yourself. Good job. Let's begin. All right. So let's just get the shoulders moving. We're going to do some circles, like so. Bring it forward. All right. Now reach up. Try and really stretch those arms. Reach for the ceiling. Reach tall. Make sure you're pushing down on the ground. Reaching for the sky. Back down. All right, back up. Reach. Back down. Try and focus on your breath as well. It's super important. Down, up, down, one more, up. Oh, my shoulder just cracked. That was nice. Down. All right, let's do some neck movements. Side. Try and go as far as you can. Pain-free, make sure it doesn't hurt. And you're just feeling a nice stretch on each side, trying to get the mobility into your neck, your cervical spine. We live in a very sedentary lifestyle these days, that our bodies just shut down on us. Our muscles become so stiff, our nerves aren't being activated. And we end up getting a lot of problems, a lot of pains, aches, stiffnesses. And then we tend to go and lean towards medication to relieve pain, which then leads to other problems, like your liver suffering. So it's important to try and stay healthy, stay natural, drink your water, maintain your mobility. All right, let's try and hold some stretches now. Reach over the head. Try and aim your left or your right ear down towards your armpit. Make sure these stretches are not hurting and you're just feeling a nice stretch. On each deep exhale, your stretch can deepen further. Switch sides. Ooh, this side is so tight on me. Wow. You can really feel this one. If you want to enhance the stretch more, you can use this opposite arm to reach down to the side of your knee. You don't have to exaggerate it. Just try and lower that shoulder, the shoulder down. One more breath. Good. Let me just make sure this is filming. All right, we're good. All right, what should we do next? Let's do some chest openers. All right, if you can, interlock the fingers like so. If you can't, that's okay. Just put your hands on your lower back. Try and rotate those shoulders back. Bring your shoulder blades back to each other. Right? You don't want to do this. Try and really bring those shoulders and squeeze those shoulder blades together. So you can do it this way, or you can do it this way. For me, I think I feel the stretch more this way on the back of my lower back. So I'll do it this way. It's up to you where you feel the stretch more. You want to feel it more in the pecs, the chest. And we're going to focus on rotating the shoulders out. Squeeze those elbows in. Stand tall. Keep your chin up. Neck tall. I'll hold this for a little bit here. Really important to open up the chest. Everything we do these days, we're just on the computer, we're sitting, sitting in the car, driving, we're doing a lot of this, right? So our chest muscles are going to get tightened, and it's very important for us to try and incorporate just simple movements like this daily. Open up the chest and reverse this sedentary lifestyle that we live in. If your arms start to feel a little numb, tingly, shake it out. Get back into the position. Switch up the hand style if you'd like. Up to you. I'm going to do one more big breath after this, and then we'll move on. Neck tall. Good. Alright, let's do some seated positions. If you have a mat, that will probably be the best to sit on, or something soft. Just get comfortable. We're going to do some spinal twists. If you can straighten one leg, put the other leg over. You're going to do some spinal mobility twists. Alright, with this arm that's bent at the same side where the knee's bent, reach over to the back. And if you want, you can put this arm on the knee here to help you rotate. Try and keep your spine tall. Alright, it's very important to keep your spine tall. And you're going to slowly rotate more on each exhale. So we'll inhale, and we'll try and reach for the sky on inhales. With your head, reach for the sky. And on the exhales, we're going to add a little bit more twist. If you want to enhance the twist a little more, instead of just rotating at the middle of your spine, the thoracic spine, you could twist with your neck as well. Looking towards the back of the room. Slowly come back. You might feel this stretch in the glutes, you might feel it in your back, you might feel it in your arm. Everybody's body's different. Put this leg over, reach to the back here, put your palm on the ground, stand tall, and breathe in. And we'll rotate out. I'm going to just adjust here. See, for me, my glutes are pretty tight, so I do feel a lot of this stretch in my glute, my spine. You might hear a few cracks. Just remember, none of these should ever feel painful or hurt. You want to feel just a good stretch. Okay, I'm going to bring it back. Another very good exercise that we're going to do right now is another mobility for the spine. And we're going to emphasize on the lower back now. Alright, you're going to lay flat onto your stomach like this. Your hands are going to be flat here underneath the shoulders. The laces of your feet will be on the floor. And you're just going to engage with your lower back. And then you're going to finish by helping your lower back with your arms, kind of like a push-up, but you're not going to lift the lower back. Try and keep that hip onto the ground. Okay. We're trying to really get a good extension in that lumbar spine, the lower back. Okay, you can hold it. You can go back down, go at your own pace. Breathe in. And on exhales, you're gonna go up. Elbow feels like it's gonna crack. Okay, let's try that again. Breathe in. This is a very important exercise that everybody should be doing. It's a very good exercise because when we're sitting, our hips are constantly in a flexed position, and our lower back is also in a flexed position. And not to make it too complicated, but when you're sitting for long hours like that, your lower back will start to have some nerve issues with like disc herniations and stuff. When you're sitting, your lumbar spine is more flexed, and your vertebrae are your nerves come out of your vertebrae, and when your nerves are being compressed by the discs, then you'll start to have a lot of issues with nerve pain, like sciatica and stuff. So it's very important to try and reverse the sitting position that we do almost every day, so that we can try and prevent any of those disc slips or disc herniations. Right? You hear a lot of people sneezing, coughing, or just trying to pick something off the ground, or they just try and get off the couch and bam, they pull their lower back. They injure their lower back, or something happens to their lower back. It's because their lower back is so vulnerable to such an injury where your disc slips and it just pushes on the nerves. So this exercise is really good to prevent that, as it sucks the disc back into place, and it really helps to prevent just all this flexion that we do in the lower spine. Oh. This is something you need to do every day, especially if you're sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, driving in a car 8 hours a day. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of times where people struggle from injuries in the legs and the knees and the ankles, and they never heal. And it takes them months and months, and they're still feeling the pain, and they're wondering why it's not going away. A lot of times it's because there's a nerve inhibition going on, and there's a pinching of the nerve, so the muscle isn't able to pretty much heal properly. And yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of some side bends for the lats, the IT bends. All right, simple. Reach over. Now we're getting some lateral flexion, some side bends in the lumbar spine, the T-spine, cervical spine. If you have tight lats like me, you'll feel it on the sides here. Oh, we'll do 2 more on each side. Or sorry, 1 more on each side. It's late here, I'm tired. But you know what? It never hurts to stretch. Only good comes out of this. So if you're doing this in the morning, if you're doing this at night, if you're doing this in between your work break, good job. For me, I'm doing this at 4 in the morning. Yep, 4 in the morning. Okay, gonna do a little back bend. Little forward fold. Ooh, I had 2 little cracks in my back there. Okay, when you come back up, try not to bend the lower back too much. Come back slowly. Alright. There we go. A simple little mobility routine. Hope you feel better.